Sure.
They always do that. They have.
Everybody's whole year round. Except they didn't learn Menachos from Rabbi Smith. And I would do.
Yeah, this just smells burnt.
Okay.
All right. You can tell your kids you live. Now you know what frankincense
Starting
is.
right now?
Yeah.
Yeah.
We're holding. Test Zion at base 16B. Okay. Let's check this.
Amen.
We were saving this one for somebody?
Mm.
Oh, for me? Okay.
Test Zion B. Base. It says Hifter Shumshimin.
Where? What line is this?
Let's see, it's about 12 lines from the bottom, by the two dots.
You said Test Zion Amud Base, right? The word. What's the first one on the line?
First word on the line is Hoylach.
Yeah.
See that?
Yeah.
Got it?
Mm-hmm.
Hikter Shumshmin, Lechel Shumshimin. Or Shumshim, Lechel Shumshim. What happened was the Kayan is offering up Shumshim into like sesame seed. He's offering up a side the size of the kaimetz of a sesame seed. And his intention is that he's going to eat the size of a sesame seed lemachar, the following day. Okay? Ad shekala kaimetz kulei, until the whole kaimetz is finished. That means he does a teensy drop at a time, and every time he has thoughts again of eating it the following day. Rav Chisda, Rav Hamnuna, Rav Sheshis. There's three opinions here. Chadam are pigel, Chadam are
Sorry,
pasal.
any particular reason why we're enumerating who they are before we do this? Don't they usually just say Sheshis Amar, or Kun Amar, or Chizd Amar? Why are they
Good
saying?
question.
Whatever.
Good question. Good point. It makes me curious. Rav Shesha, one says pigel, one says pasal, and one says kosher. Okay, the three options: pigel, pasal, and kosher. By this case, the Gemara suggests that possibly leimamandam or pigel ke Reb Meir. Let's say that the one that says pigel, he holds like Reb Meir. Reb Meir says mifaglen bechatzi amater.
Probably because we don't know who said what.
That's probably the answer. Yeah.
We know there was an argument issue.
Right.
We're not sure exactly who is attributed to.
Right. We know that there's three opinions. We know there's three people. We don't know who said what.
Correct.
So, the one that says pigel would go like Reb Meir. Why? Because Reb Meir holds mefagel mechatzi amater, that you can, if partial thoughts by a partial service, which means, let's say, just the haktar sakaimetz and not the levina. Reb Meir says it's pigel. So here you had thoughts by the partial service. By part of the haktara you had thoughts, and then again by part of the haktara. So that's good enough. That's pigel. Mandam or pasal kerabanan. The one that says that it's pasal goes like the rabbanan that says ein mefagim b'chatzi amater. So this would only be pasal because each time it was only chatzi amater. Mandam or kosher. The one that says that it's kosher. It's kerebi. It goes like Rabbi. Rabbi said that two halves don't combine together. And you had a thought by one sacrifice, by one lamb, and then you had thoughts by the other lamb, and each one was for half a kazayas. It doesn't combine together
To make it pigel.
to make it pigel. The Gemara says, "Mimai, how do you know? How do you know that that's the pshat? Dilma adkan lekam Reb Meir hasam. Maybe Reb Meir only said it over there that it's pigel b'chatzi amater the chisha b'shiurei." because when he was offering the kaimetz, he thought about a kazayas, eating a kazayas the following day. Over here, he didn't think about eating a kazayas. He thought about eating a shumshum, the smallest
So you're
size.
saying maybe it's wait, one
Maybe
second.
Rabbi Meir would say that it's not pigul.
Normally he says if you can combine, you would combine the two, right? Because he's the most strict, right?
Rabbi Meir says that you don't need to combine the two. You don't need to combine.
Right.
Half is good enough.
Half is good enough to
Half,
make it.
Right.
Okay.
Chatzi amater.
Right.
So here, but the only difference is over there he was thinking about a full achila by half a mati. Here he's not thinking about a full achila. Abel hachad leichisha b'shir. Over here he's not thinking about a shir. Loi, you would say that Rabbi Meir would say it's not pigul. V'ad kan like Amri Rabbanan Hasam. When did the Rabbanan say over there that it's not pigul? Elad leichisha be'bekula mater. That's when you only thought by half the mater, by the haktar sakaimetz. You didn't think anything by the levina. Aval hachad lechisha be'bekula mater. But over here, where ultimately you do have thoughts by the whole mater, because you work your way through the whole kaimetz. Hachinami the pigul. Over here, I would say that maybe it is pigul. And Vad kan like Rabbi Hassam. When did Rabbi say over there that it doesn't combine the two halves? That you don't finish that avodah to complete the kazayas. But over here, where that avodah itself, the haktara of the kaimetz, was completed, was completing the shear, so then it should be pigul. Achanami the puzzle should be puzzle at least.
Pigul but puzzle.
Yeah, well, we don't know more than that. We just know that when does Rabbi say that it's kosher? That's when that avodah did not complete it. But here you completed the shear with the same avodah, with offering it up. Obviously, we're talking about, to make this make sense, we're talking about that you did the kaimetz and the levina with the same sort of one drop at a time. Elamandamar pigul devriakol. The one that says pigul actually goes according to all the opinions of Rabbi the Rabbanan and Reb Meir. Mandamar pasal devriakol, mandamar kasher devriakol. They all go according to all the opinions. How is that so? Mandamar pigul devriakol. One that says pigul, that it is pigul. We don't know if it's Rav Chisda, Rav Hamun, or Rav Sheshas. He says that it would go according to Reb Meir, the Rabban, or Reb Yos, or Rebbe. Why? Because he says that's how you eat, and that's how you offer up. A little drop at a time. There's different ways of eating. You give a kid a chocolate, There's different ways of eating. Some kids, they gobble it up, and some kids keep licking it to make everyone else jealous. Right? Mandam or pasal, Divriyakol, he says, everyone says that it's pasal, kasavar, derech achila bekach, that is the way of eating. Bein derech haktara bekach, but that's not how you offer up. So this is considered a sacrifice that the haktara wasn't done right. So it's pasal. It's like a mincha that there wasn't offered, the kaimetz. Mandam or kasher, Divriyakol, kasavar derech haktara bekach, bein derech achila bekach. He says that's not the way of eating. So you had no thoughts of pigul, but you brought a good sacrifice. That's the way you offer it up. You sprinkle a little bit at a time. Okay. Amri Charife de Pumpadisa.
That was his name, Harife?
No. The sharp ones of Pumpadisa. These are the children.
Where was Pumpadisa again, Rabbi?
The children of Rachba. This is like central Iraq.
Bubble.
Yeah. What happened with Rachba? Yeah, that's what happened. Rachba married
Yeshua.
No, that's Rachab. This is
Rachba.
This is a she married, there was a woman that was married to Rami Barchama. Chayva was her name. Married, I think, to Rami Barchama. He died. She was married to someone else, and he died. There was machlekes over there. beautiful woman. And I forget what, I think she was married to Rachba also, but these are her children. I think these are her children. Chayva was her name. She came to the Beis Medrash, she wanted to get married a third time. She came to Rava, I think. Rava's wife chased her out of town. It's like, what are you trying to kill? Another husband, or something. Okay, whatever, there's an interesting Gemara there. So these Charifei de Pumpadisa, their name is Eifa and Avimi. They said the following: Haktara mefagelas haktara, va'afilu rabbanan dein mefagim mechatzi amater. If you have thoughts by burning the kaimets, that you're going to burn the levaina the following day. We said that thoughts by burning the kaimets that you're going to eat the shirayim, there's a machlekes from Meir and the Chachamim if that's considered pigel, because it's only half a mater. Burning of the kaimets is only half. Here you have thoughts of burning while you're burning the kaimets, you have thoughts of burning the levaina the following day. So you have thoughts of the other half of the mater, of the other haktara. They say that it becomes pigel. Either Rabbanan say that you had thoughts only by half of the mater.
The Rabbanan would say that you're.
The Rabbanan would say that it's not pigel because when you have thoughts of burning the kaimets, about eating the shirayim, they said, but what about the levaina? That's the other half of the mater, right? But here, because he has thoughts of the levaina itself, it's going to combine and it's going to be pigel. Hani mili, when did the Rabbanan say that it's not pigel? That's when they thought about eating the shirayim after the time of levaina b'milsa kaima, and the frankincense stays in its own. Aval hacha, but here the chishav la b'levaina, that he's thinking about doing the levaina the following day. Kama the chishav b'kula mater dami. It's as if he thought of by the whole mater.
Right. The levaina is a mater. You can't go on without that.
I understand, but the difference is that there's the service that's being done. And then there is the thoughts that are going on by the service, what he's going to do at the wrong time.
Well, the service is the
service here is the offering of the kaimets.
Right.
He's having thoughts about the levaina, but not while he's offering the levaina.
So
really, it would need to be while he's offering the levaina to be the full master.
So he does kmitza.
Right.
And then he does the levaina, which is supposed to be after right? So
well,
immediately subsequent.
No, he takes the kaimets.
Takes the kaimets, okay.
Puts it into the vessel.
Takes
the vessel up to the mizbeach.
Right.
Puts it on the mizbeach. While he's putting it on the mizbeach, he says, "The levaina, I'm going to do tomorrow." Now, if he would be thinking about eating the shirayim tomorrow, that would be a machlekes Rabbi and the Rabbanan.
Right.
If he would do it.
Right.
Have the same thoughts by the levaina, I'm going to eat the remnants tomorrow, everyone would agree. Here he's thinking about offering the levaina. And so the Charifei de Pumpadisa say that it's pigel. Amar Rabba Afanan Namitanina. Rabba says, we actually learned this in the Mishnah. Now, whenever we say this, it's always clear that it doesn't really say it clearly in the Mishnah. No. Or else, if it was clear in the Mishnah, or else the Gemara would say, why do they have to say it? It says it in the Mishnah. No, so it must be that it's not really clear in the Mishnah. Rava can figure it out from a Mishnah, but it's not clear. Or else they would say, Tanina Chadazimna. We already taught this, right? Yeah. Okay. So this is taught in the Mishnah. Zehaklal, this is the rule. Kol akaimetz, anyone that does kamitza v'noisen b'keili, puts it into the vessel, v'amoylech. He brings it up to the altar, v'hamakter, and he offers it on the mizbeach lechel, davar shadar lechel, to eat something that's supposed to be eaten, with intention to eat something that's supposed to be eaten. It means to eat the shirayim. Ulahakter, davar shadar lahakter, with intention to offer something that's meant to be offered, the levaina, or whatever, or the kaimetz. And he has thoughts of chutzim kaimai, then it's only possible vein by karas. But however, chutzlus manai, if it's to eat them or to offer them out of the time, it's pigel v'chayav and alav karas. Pigel and it's chayav karas. My lav, Is it not that haktara dumi dahanach? We said that v'hamaktir is one of the cases here, someone that offers it up. And hamaktir should be exactly like all the other cases. That ma'hanach, just like the other cases, when you do kmitza, bein lechel, bein lahaktir, it doesn't matter what you had thoughts of, whether it's thoughts of eating the shirayim or whether it's thoughts of offering up the kaimetz or the levina. Afaktara, also by the aktara, bein lechel, bein lahaktir. Also by offering up the kaimetz, even if you have thoughts of eating the shirayim or offering the levina, because we have to have symmetry amongst all the cases, that should be considered pigel. The Gemara says light. Hanach, the other cases other than the haktara are bein lechel, bein lahaktir. But haktara lechel in lahaktir lai. When you're offering up the kaimetz, the only thoughts that would create pigel are thoughts of eating, but not thoughts of offering up the levina. Okay. In other words, Rabbi says that what the Harifei de Pumpadisa was Abaya's wife that chased her. That what the Harifei de Pumpadisa said, that if someone is offering the kaimetz on the mizbeach and he has thoughts at that time to offer the levina the following day, Rabbi says that that's in the Mishnah. The Gemara says that it's not necessarily so clear it's in the Mishnah, because you can say that the cases of the Mishnah are not all symmetrical, and when it's talking about the aktara sakaimetz, he's not having thoughts then about offering the levina. He's only having thoughts then of eating the shirayim the following day. In ha'aktara of the levina, he has the same thoughts of eating the shirayim the following day. Okay. So it's not clear in the Mishnah. Yosef Rav Menachos bar Gada kameda Abaya. Rav Menachos bar Gada is sitting in front of Abaya. The Yosef v'kamer mishmida Rav Chisda, and he's saying in the name of Rav Chisda, Ein haktara mefageles haktara. Exactly the opposite of the Harifei de Pumpadisa. That the haktara were on 17 A, and it's like 2 lines before the white lines. The haktara, if you have thoughts if the kohen has thoughts while he's offering up the kaimetz, that he's going to offer the levina the following day to burn it. He says it doesn't work. Even according to Rab Meir, Rab Meir says that if you would have thoughts like that, just to eat the shirayim, that would be considered pigel, even though you didn't have thoughts by the levina. It's just chatzi mater. Rab Meir holds chatzi mater is good. But Hani Mili, Rab Meir only says that the kaimetz mater didu. That's when he has thoughts about the shirayim. Why? Because when he does the burning of the kaimetz, the shirayim are connected to the kaimetz. The kaimetz is the mater for the shirayim. So when you're doing the kaimetz and you have thoughts of the shirayim, that is the mater for the shirayim. Aval hacha, the kaimetz lav matel de levainahu. The kaimetz does not allow the levina to be offered. It's an independent thing. So loy matzim mefagala, the kaimetz cannot make the levina pigel with thought. Cannot make pigel by having thoughts about the levina.
Oh, so 1 second. You're saying that you go like you said before. He goes up, offers the kmitza, right? And he has in mind he's going to eat the levina tomorrow. The levina is going to be tomorrow.
He's going to offer the levina.
He's going to offer the levina tomorrow.
So let's do the regular case of Reb Meir.
Right.
He's offering the keteiros on the mizbeach.
Correct.
He has an intention that he's going to eat the shirayim the following day.
Right.
That's pigel.
Right.
The Rabbanon would say it's not pigel because the kaimetz, the offering of the kaimetz is only half of the matter. You need to also offer the levina
in order for it to be
pigel.
Right.
However, now we're having a discussion. It's a machlekes Harifei de Pumpadisa and Rav Chisda. If he's offering up the kaimetz, he's burning it. And his intention is that he's going to offer the Levina the following day. So the question is the kaimitz connected to the Levina that the kaimitz could make it pigel? Really, the question was, the kaimitz is only half a matter, because the Levina is the other half of the matter.
Right.
So here, Rav Chisda says that Reb Meir would say, even Reb Meir, who holds that a half a matter is not a problem, would say that this is not pigel. It's not a problem to make pigel. It's not a problem. Reb Meir would say that a half a matter makes pigel. Here he would say that it's not pigel. Why? Because this kaimitz is not a matter for the Levina. The Levina could be done before or after. It doesn't allow anything it's not a permitter for the Levina, it's a permitter for the Shirayim. When does Rav Meir say that half a matter is considered enough to make pigel? That is when he's offering the Levina and he has thoughts of eating the Shirayim, because the kaimitz is the matter for the Shirayim. So that's enough. Okay. Amalei Abaya. Abaya says to Rav Menachos, Ani Mari. Answer me. Does it mean he answered me? How does it translate this? Ani Mari.
Answer me, my master.
Answer me, my master. When you said this statement in the name of Rav Chisda, Nishmei de Rav Amalei, did Rav Chisda say it in the name of Rav? Amalei in. He said yes. He said in the name of Rav. Itmanami Am Rav Chisda Marav. We have also a statement where Rav Chisda actually said it in the name of Rav. Rav Chisda was related to Rav. Rav's daughter married Rav Chanan bar Rava, and Rav Chanan bar Rava's daughter married Rav Chisda.
That's not related.
Yeah.
It's his granddaughter. It's Rav's granddaughter.
Rav's daughter. Oh.
Granddaughter married
Through his mother.
Yeah.
It's his granddaughter. He's married to his granddaughter.
What? Say that again. He's what? He's married to his granddaughter.
It's okay, no? So, Rav Chisda said in the name of Rav.
That's not incest. His
No,
own granddaughter?
Rav Chisda is married to Rav's
Yeah,
granddaughter.
Rav's own.
Not his own.
Not his own.
Not his own.
No. Rav Chisda is married to
Rav
his
Chisda is married to Rav's granddaughter.
granddaughter.
Teretz,
I'm
where's
saying
your
he's related
mind? Teretz, where your mind going? This
No,
Come sit in this seat for a few days. Ein aktara mefageles aktara. That one aktara cannot make the other aktara. Thoughts by the haktaras hakaimitz about the haktaras halavaina is not pigel. Amar Rav Yaakov baridi mishmei Abaya afana namitanina. He's going to try again, but it's the opposite. It's attempting to prove the opposite, right? This was also taught in a Mishnah or a Mishnah.
It's like what we had before. What do you mean?
Yeah, but now before we were saying that it does become pigel when you have thought. Now we're the opposite that it doesn't. Someone slaughters one of the sheep with intention to eat from it the following day, who pigel b'chaviri kasher. The other sheep is not pigel. It's fine. The first one is pigel. Lechel mechaviri l'machar. But if he has, while he's slaughtering the first one, he has intention to eat the other one the following day. So same kshem, they're both kosher. My timer, is it not? La mishum dekivin de lav mata didehu lai matzim mefagel beit. Why does it not become pigel? Because the other sheep is not permitted by the shechita of this one. So because they don't have, it's not its own matter.
So what's happening? I'm sorry. There's two sheep. In the second, he
Slaughters one with intention of eating the other sheep the following day.
He slaughters one with the intention of eating that one that day. But
if he has intention to eat that one, if he hasn't,
the one he slaughtered, he's two sheep.
The one that he's slaughtering is not thinking about. When he's slaughtering the first sheep, he's having intention that the other sheep is going to be eaten tomorrow.
But
so it's not
aren't they
pigel.
aren't they mutually inclusive? In other words, don't they have to be?
Yeah, he needs both of them
So in other words, he's
for the bread to be permitted. But he wasn't thinking about the one that he was slaughtering. He was thinking about the other one.
right.
And it doesn't become pigel. Why not? Because it's not. We're thinking now because it's not its matter. If that's
Right.
the case, then the same thing would apply here. That the kaimetz does not matter the levina. So therefore, thoughts by offering the kmitza regarding the levina don't make pigel. When it says lie, it's a different story. There's other variables here that you're not taking into account. There's other factors. There's hasamud layikva b'chad mana. Over there, you didn't put both sheep into one vessel. Aval hachadikva b'chad mana kichadam. Over here, it's one sacrifice. The kaimetz and the levina, it's all part of the mincha. Over there, you have two separate sheep. So that's why over there, it's not pigel, because it's not, you're having thoughts of one when you go about the other one. But over here, it's all one mincha. It's all in one thing. And over here, maybe it is pigel. Thoughts of the of offering the levina tomorrow, while I'm offering the kaimetz, would be pigel.
There's the fact that they're separate. The animals are separate versus the kaimetz being in a pan together with the
Together
levine.
with the levina, right? Exactly. Amar Rabbi Nuna. We had Rabbi Nuna today already once. He was together with Rav Chisda and Rav Sheshas and the three in the that group of three. Huh?
I was going to say the trying to
Triumvirate?
try something.
No. Okay.
Will be the proper.
Amar Rav Hamnuna. Rav Hamnuna says, Hamilsa ivla li Rav Chanina v'takila li kekula talmudai. They have very strong expressions today. He says, the following, Rav Chanina, I absorbed from Rabbi Chanina, or Rabbi Chanina fed to me. And it's equivalent to me like everything that I learned.
So that's not normal.
It's
very
It's
exaggerated? Or
yeah.
does he really mean it?
No,
I
but
don't
he's
know.
saying that it obviously made that much of an impression on him, whatever he learned from him, right?
There's got to be something here that's very deep. That's why he's referring to it like this. Hikter kaimetz lahakta levina. Someone offers up the kaimetz with the intention to offer up the levina, and velechal shirayim lemachar, and to eat the shirayim the following day. It's pigel. The problem here is that he doesn't tell me clearly if he's going like Charifi de Pumpadisa, who hold that if you offer up the kaimetz with intention to offer up the levina, that's pigel. Or if he's going like Reb Meir, who holds that offering the kaimetz with intention of eating the shirayim is pigel, because he has two things here. He mixed two things together. So my kamashmalan, what is his chiddush? I haktara mefagelas haktara. Is he telling me that the haktara sakaimetz, while you're offering the kaimetz, you have thoughts of offering the levina, and he's paskening like Harife de Pumpadisa? If that's what he's teaching me, kamashmalan. If that's his chiddush, lema hikta kaimetz lahakta levina. Let him just say the chiddush. Why is he throwing in lechal shirayim? If he's telling me the chiddush is Reb Meir, that he holds like Reb Meir, so lema hikta kaimetz lechal shirayim lemachar. Then let him just say the chiddush that he offers the kaimetz to eat the shirayim. Itavayo asa kamashmalan. If he's trying to tell me the halach is like both of them, Charifa de Pumpatis in Reb Meir, lema hikter kaimetz lahakta levina v'lechal shirayim, which means oy lechal shirayim. Let him just say he offers the kaimetz with intention of offering up the levina or to eat the shirayim, and then it would have told me lemachad the following day. There would have been both chidushim. He doesn't hold like either of them. Shani hacha, but here the combination is different. The pashtele machshava b'kula mincha, that the machshava spreads out throughout the whole mincha. That because he has thoughts by the haktara of the haktara salavaina, and he also has thoughts of the Shirayim, even if we say that the Haktara, that Ein Mafaglim B'Chatzi Amater, but over here, because he did combine the Levina into his thoughts,
Yeah.
but he didn't actually have the thoughts by the service of the Levina, but he had thoughts of the Levina, so he didn't leave out anything from the sacrifice. So then it's considered that the sacrifice is pigel.
Wow. Okay, so that was equal to all that guy's learning.
Yeah.
Like a double whammy. Just covered the whole thing.
See, it's interesting because he could have viewed it the opposite. He could have viewed it that you didn't do anything. You messed up this way. You messed up. Well, you're not messed up. You didn't do the full pigel this way. You didn't do the full pigel that way. He could have viewed it like that, but okay. Tani Tana Kameder Rav Yitzchak Barabba. A Tana taught in front of Rav Yitzchak Barabba. A Tana means that there was a sage that every yeshiva had, that's someone that memorized many brises. It would be similar to a university library. You can't have a university without a library. So in those days, every yeshiva needed a Tana, that he was someone that had a good memory and he would recite brises. I don't know if he had a good memory. He worked on it. But it's funny that we don't really have the names of these Tanas. These were just, they were there, and the rabbi would just explain them. Sort of like these people were considered like the computer. Like they would just give out the information, and then someone would have to go and teach it. What does this mean? What does this fit?
Seem like the people that memorized the Rebbe's Mamar, man.
Right. Right. That's a good example. Hikter kaimetz lechol shirayim. If someone offers the kaimetz with intention to eat the shirayim l'divrei hakol pigel. Everyone says that it's pigel. The Gemara asks from miflik pligi. That's a big machlekes. That's machlekes from Meir and the Chachamim. Ela ema l'divrei hakol pasel. Okay, we need to adjust it. Doesn't mean it's pigel. Say everyone says that it's pasel. V'lema haresa pigel Rab Meiri. Why doesn't he adjust it differently? Why doesn't he adjust the brisa that he taught and say that it's everyone said that it is? It's not that it's pasel. It's pigel. The difference between pasel and pigel is pigel means that this is the raisa pigel, and pasel just means that it's invalid. But it's not pigel. Even the Chachamim hold that chatzi